What is up, guys? What is up? Hope you're all enjoying your weekend so far. Welcome to our crypto family. This is Crypto Bullseye, bringing you crypto news, crypto alpha, and crypto technical analysis. We'll look after you guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Don't forget the notifications. You'll be notified when we release the alpha. If you're already a member of our channel, if you're already subscribed, welcome back, guys. Let's get straight into it. Right, okay, we're going to go over some altcoins today, guys. I'm going to have a look at the total market cap. We'll start off with Bitcoin as usual, and Bitcoin's been in a bit of an upwards channel. It is creating a series of higher lows and a series of higher highs. So we've got that bullish momentum back in the market at the moment. Got the 6-hour chart up here, and the Bitcoin price is currently trading at $23,190. So we are getting a little bit of momentum in the market. Where's price action likely to go? Well, the first place that we'd expect it to test is the extreme low of the previous swing low, which is sitting at 26,718. I mean, we did make this base up here, and price action, if we do continue to see this bullish momentum, is highly likely to hit the 28,000 region, which would also coincide with this long range downward momentum line, which is held on the higher time frame, and that's been there since probably November now. So that's what we're looking at now on Bitcoin. And if we do get a series of higher highs and higher lows to continue up to this range, and we get a bit of a breakout from that range and a retest, then you'll see the altcoins pump. We'll have a quick look at the total market cap, and you can see that this has been rallying some as well, and it's currently sitting at 1.076 trillion. So it's broken the $1 trillion mark again, and again, upwards momentum, series of higher lows, higher highs. Series of higher lows, higher highs, and you can see that we have broke the previous swing high. So we are continuing in that upwards momentum as far as the total market cap's concerned. And this was, you could have added a few trillion on this last year. It has bled some, the whole market cap's bled some. And we'll have a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance. Let me just get the Bitcoin dominance up quickly, and then I'll show and explain exactly what it is that we want for the altcoins to rally. So look, get this up. So yeah, you can see dominance here is dropping on Bitcoin, which is good, especially when there's movement in the market and you start seeing the pump in the total market cap. When the total market cap's pumping and the Bitcoin dominance is going down, that means the liquidity's got to go somewhere, and the liquidity is going into the altcoins. So we are seeing weakness in the Bitcoin dominance, and that will show strength in the altcoin market. So let's have a quick look at some altcoins then. So it turns out you're all a bunch of degens on this channel too, and it's altcoins that you want. So let's have a look at a couple of altcoins. We'll start with Cardano. Cardano is currently sitting at 52 cents, just over 52 cents, and we've got a bit of momentum on Cardano as well. We've had a 382 retracement on the Fibonacci, and it's held the 382 retracement, so that's showing a strong trend. And as long as we hold this momentum line, that should continue. We're pretty much in, we've got another wave left out of this, it looks like. Crypto market and markets do whatever it is that they like. It tends to follow and correlate with things like Bitcoin, market caps, and the dominances. So anything can happen on this. You could actually not create a new high here, see weakness in the market, and then continue a trend to the downside. It could be a pullback and then a rally to the upside. Remember, on the 6-hour chart here. So just be careful and monitor it, and just apply a simple trend line, guys. Apply a simple trend line. If you break the trend line, you're probably wrong, so you get out. That's where your stop loss should be, below the trend line or above the trend line, depending on when you're long or short. Always apply a stop loss, and always ensure that you've got good enough risk management, good enough risk to reward to even take it in the first place. So not financial advice, guys, but just be careful on what you're doing and use these little simple tools to find out how strong the trend is and how whether you can identify the future move or whether you can predict the future move with a higher probability. So we can just apply this simple trend line. We're holding the trend line. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. And as long as we continue and manage to get above this 236, which is currently acting as resistance, then we should have a move from the 52 cents right up to the 56 cents, and then possibly create a new high from that. So that's Cardano. I'll have a quick look at Cardano on the daily for you guys. So next major level of resistance, if we do manage to make this new high, next major level of resistance is sitting at 74 cents. So if you're talking percentage gains from where price action is currently sitting at on Cardano, you're looking at gains of 43%. So back on the daily, you can identify where your take profits are, where the price action is likely to move, and where there was previous resistance or support on the higher time frame, and that holds a lot better. So that's Cardano. Let's go on to Solana next. Right, okay, so Solana, it was currently forming a bit of a downwards channel, which we said previously on the channel that this could be quite bullish, because when you're forming a downwards channel, when the rest of the market's forming an upwards channel, it means you're bleeding a lot more, and it means the gains are a lot higher to the previous swing low or swing high. So on the daily chart here, let's get the percentage tool up and find out the percentage to the previous extreme swing low, major swing low on Cardano, and it's 87.25%. You can see the difference when you're in a downwards channel, that you've got more to the upside to go. So that Solana's looking good at the moment. What I'd like to see on Solana is a break out of this channel here. Go back into the shorter time frame, 6 hour. I want to see a break above this channel, and I want to see a break and a close above 57.36. And then the next resistance line, like I said, 75.51. So that's what I'm looking for on Solana. We got BNB next. Absolutely rocketing. BNB's rocketing. I'd hold off on this one for now, guys. This one's completely gone. 6 hours. Apply your simple trend line on there and wait for that to pull back and see how it reacts at that trend line. Stick the stochastic on there, guys. Are we overbought? Are we oversold? Currently in an overbought region, similar to here. What happened? Pull back, and then a rally. So we're due a pullback on there. Don't chase pumps, guys. Don't chase pumps. Stick on a higher time frame. That's 6 hours. Stick on a higher time frame. How we're faring on a higher time frame? We're very overbought on the higher time frame on BNB, and it's done really well of late. So if you were in BNB earlier, well done, guys. Could be time to take profits. Right. Okay. So audio, higher risk on this one, and this one does move some. Let's get on the higher time frame. So creating a little bit of a pennant here. And one way that you can monitor this is just check for the break. So you've got the extreme high sitting at 50 cents now, just over 50 cents. So if we get our measurement tool on there and find out where price action is from now to that, that's a 32% gain. And that's only to this previous swing high here. So when you go and look at the previous swing low on these higher cap, smaller cap altcoins, 68 cents. So get the measurement tool out from where we're currently sitting now at 77%. So on Audius, I want to see the break of the wedge, and I want to see a retest and a confirmation of that. So break, confirmation. This is a good area to look at investing, not financial advice, but if you do invest at this area, what that means is you get a tighter risk to reward ratio, and it means that you can have a tight stop loss under there and increase your risk to reward. So if you lose at this amount 3 times, it's the same as winning 1 time at this amount. So you get your tight stops in these areas like this. If you do take the break, you might end up with a risk to reward that looks a little bit something like this. So they're powerful, the retests. And as soon as price action gives you a signal that you're going to get a bit of momentum to the upside, this could come down. Stochastic could come down, oversold region, cross at the bottom in the oversold region. You could get a higher close candle. And that would give you some kind of a confirmation that price action is likely to move in that direction. So that's audio. Have a quick look at Algorand. Oops. Had the break on Algorand. Had the break. Had the retest. Creating higher low, higher high, and it's looking quite good on Algorand. So price action, next resistance point is 45, just over 45 cents. And that's a 28.51% gains. If you are taking any of these guys, remember, I keep saying not financial advice, just something that I'm doing. If you are taking any of these, take profits. You've got these zones up here where price action is likely to hit a level where it's going to do something. It's going to get a reaction from that level. So why do we need to take profits at these levels? Because you're in no man's land. It's likely to happen. People have got sell orders there. People have got buy orders there. Things are happening in these zones where price action's previously done something before. So just get out and reassess at a point where it's not at that level. So don't forget to take profits, guys. Otherwise, you're just going to let the market run you up and down. Right, a couple more now. Immutable X, layer 2 scaling solution on Ethereum. It's had a break, come back, it's retested. You've got 1, 2, 3, triple bottom, made a new high, and it's coming up and retesting that high again as we speak. So that's on the daily chart. Let's have a look on the 6-hour chart on that. And you can see, yeah, it's coming back up and it's coming back to retest. So let's stick our simple trend line on there. Currently nearing an overbought region. So if price does come back up to test this, what you're probably likely to get is something that looks a little bit like this. Come back up and test again. While that happens, that's going to come back up, back down, and then go back up, and then we can retest, hopefully break resistance, RS flip, become support, continue our way to the upside. So that's Immutable X. Let's have a look at Matic. Matic's absolutely rocketed. It's just about to test the top for the third time here. 6-hour chart. Let's get the daily up and see where it's likely to move. Hasn't got much resistance, Matic, until $1.33. If it does get some kind of a big push in momentum, let's have a quick look at the volume. We're due a big volume spike as well. I can see Matic having a bit of a pullback. Back on the 6-hour. See Matic having a bit more of a pullback and then absolutely trying to rocket past this. But what we need to do is just break and close above the $1.02. And we haven't really got too much resistance. You see, you just look left to find out where your immediate resistance is going to be. This is going to be the area here. You haven't got much resistance here. So once we break and close above there, chances are Matic can make its move. So that's what I'm looking at on Matic. And last one, AVAX. AVAX is breaking as we speak by the looks of it out this pennant. That's looking strong. Currently entering an overbought. That's on the 6-hour. Check the daily. Got a bit more to go on the daily. AVAX is looking good, guys. So what I'd want on AVAX, got the break, come back, retest, confirmation, stops, and then you can go for targets. Whereas targets, my next level of resistance is sitting at $30.56. So hope you found that useful, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Don't forget, smash that like button, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel, and take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Bye now.